Have you ever studied English grammar rules for years, scored high marks in school exams, but the moment a stranger asks you a simple question in English, your mind goes completely blank?
Oh, absolutely. It feels like my tongue is frozen, my throat gets tight, and I suddenly look like I have never seen an English word in my entire life.
Today, we are going to reveal the shocking real reason behind this mental block. Stay with us. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another powerful episode of the English Talkshow. I am incredibly happy to spend this time with you today.
Yes, welcome back to your favorite learning family. Today, we are discussing a deeply painful topic for millions of students and working professionals. Why you can read, write, and understand English perfectly, but you still cannot speak it smoothly.
Most people think they fail because their grammar is weak or their vocabulary is too small. But to be honest, that is a massive lie. The real issue is inside your psychology, not your textbook.
Do not blame yourself anymore. By the end of this, you will understand the hidden mental traps holding you back, how to stop translating in your head, and exactly how to unlock natural fluency.
Let's look at the first major issue. When you want to speak, what is the very first thought that enters your mind? Are you focusing on your message, or are you worrying about your mistakes?
I am always terrified of making a small grammar mistake. I keep thinking, should I use has or have? Is my pronunciation correct? Because of this worry, I choose to remain completely silent.
Exactly. We call that the perfectionism trap. In school, your teachers punished you with red ink every time you made a small error. Now, as an adult, your brain views a spoken mistake as a dangerous crime.
That is so true. I am always imagining that people will laugh at my English or judge my background. Especially during a busy morning meeting at the office, the pressure feels incredibly heavy.
But here is the real secret. Native English speakers do not care about your grammar mistakes. They just want to understand your ideas. Communication is about connection, not perfection.
I need to remind myself of that. When I focus too much on being perfect, speaking English feels like an exhausting exam instead of a normal conversation.
Now, let's talk about the second major barrier. Maya, when you are trying to construct an English sentence, what happens inside your head? Describe the process.
Well, first, I think of the idea in my native language. Then I translate every single word into English inside my head. Finally, I check the grammar rules before I open my mouth to say it out loud.
Wow, that is a massive three-step mathematical process. No wonder your brain feels completely exhausted and a bit tired before you even finish speaking a single sentence.
It is terrible. By the time I finish translating the sentence inside my mind, the other person has already changed the topic of conversation.
This happens because you are training your brain to be a dictionary, not a speaker. Fluent speakers do not translate. They connect their thoughts directly to English words using simple, ready-made sentence patterns.
Ready-made patterns? That sounds much faster. How can our listeners start practicing that style?
Many students tell me, Leo, I watch English movies every single day. I listen to English podcasts during my evening hours, but my speaking is still not improving. Why do you think that happens?
I think it is because watching and listening are passive activities. Your brain is just absorbing information. It is like watching a professional swimmer on television. It won't magically teach you how to swim in real life.
That is a perfect analogy. Listening is input, but speaking is a physical output muscle. If you do not move your mouth, your tongue muscles will never build the stamina required for smooth speech.
So, when people use their evening time to relax by watching Netflix in English, they are improving their listening skills, but they aren't actually practicing their speaking skills at all.
Precisely. To convert input into output, you have to talk to yourself, repeat sentences out loud, and actively participate in language exercises.
But Leo, many of our listeners from India say, I don't have anyone to speak English with at home or in my village. How can I practice without an English environment?
To be honest, that is just a convenient excuse. In the modern digital world, you do not need to move to London or America to find an English environment. You can create your own environment inside your room.
How can someone build a personal speaking environment alone?
Whether you are an early bird who wakes up at dawn or a night owl who stays up late, you can talk out loud about your daily life, describe what you are doing while making coffee, or narrate your thoughts while cleaning your room.
So instead of waiting for a speaking partner to arrive, I can just become my own speaking partner. That completely removes the fear of judgment.
Exactly. When you talk to yourself, there is nobody there to judge you. It is the safest, smartest space to make mistakes, build confidence, and get comfortable with the sound of your own voice. Wonderful conversation. Let's step away from the analysis and break down the high-value language patterns we just explored. Our very first key concept is mental block.
Yes, a mental block is a psychological barrier that stops you from thinking clearly or performing an action, even though you have the knowledge. For example, you can say, I know all the grammar rules, but I have a total mental block when talking to my boss.
Excellent. Our second phrase is perfectionism. This is the refusal to accept any standard short of flawless perfection. In language learning, perfectionism is dangerous because it stops you from practicing. An example sentence is, drop your perfectionism and just start speaking messy English today.
The third crucial phrase is passive learning. This means absorbing information through reading or listening without actively performing the skill yourself. For example, passive learning will make you smart, but active practice will make you fluent.
Finally, remember the phrase, out of sight, out of mind. If you hide your English books in a cupboard, you will never look at them. Keep your English tools on your desk so your environment forces you to practice naturally every day.
Now, let's move into our signature shadowing practice to build your physical mouth muscles. Stand up straight, open your mouth clearly, and repeat these sentences after us during the 3 seconds of silence.
Let's practice shifting our mindset. First, slowly. Communication is about connection, not perfection. Now, with natural, smooth confidence. Communication is about connection, not perfection.
Wonderful. Now, let's practice attacking the translation habit, slowly. I need to stop translating words inside my head. Now, at a normal conversational speed, I need to stop translating words inside my head.
Let's practice taking action without excuses. Slowly. I can create an English environment inside my own room. Now, fluidly and naturally. I can create an English environment inside my own room.
Pop quiz time. Let's test your understanding of today's masterclass core lesson.
We want to see your honest answers filling up the comment section below right now. Do not be shy. If you make a grammar mistake while speaking to a colleague, what is the best thing to do?
A. Stop speaking immediately, apologize profusely, and walk away in shame.
B. Ignore the mistake, keep your smile, and continue focusing on your message.
Drop an A or a B in the comments down below. We check every single answer to make sure our audience is building a strong, successful mindset.
Let's summarize your 3 actionable rules to break your speaking barrier today. Accept your mistakes as natural proof that you are trying and growing. Stop translating single words and start memorizing full sentence starters. Talk out loud to yourself for at least 5 minutes every day during your routine chores.
Your homework for this week is highly effective. The next time you are making a cup of tea or traveling, narrate your actions out loud in English. even if it is just 2 simple sentences. Seriously, do it.
Next week on the English Talkshow, we are moving into the corporate world. We will show you exactly how to handle a presentation and speak confidently in front of a big office audience. You absolutely looking forward to that masterclass.
If this reality check gave you the comfort and clarity you needed today, the subscribe button is right down there.
It takes a fraction of a second to click, and it lets us know that our long, detailed lessons are helping you grow.
Put away your fears, start talking to yourself tonight, and we will see you inside our next conversation class.
Bye-bye.
Bye.